difference between a circle, which is what I have drawn down for my study, and a sphere is all about shading. If you see, we've got a major light source happening over here. So highlight, right? That makes sense. Now, we have a few different ways that light will hit a form, and this is really important, so pay attention. You're gonna have your highlight, and then you're gonna have your shadow, but there's two different types of shadows. So there's the core shadow, which is the shadow that's actually on the object. Think of an apple core. The apple core is in the apple. So core shadow, and then there's the cast shadow. So the cast shadow is the shadow that comes away from the object. Now, something that most people when they're beginners do not see, and this is the whole thing that will make or break any of your paintings forevermore, is the concept of reflective light. So reflective light is where the highlight is coming down, it's bouncing off of the table, and it's illuminating the underside of the form here. Do you see that? Without that little bit of light right here, this would look flat. One thing to keep in mind though is if you look at the highlight on this side, the highlight is significantly brighter than what the reflective light is. But you see how the darkest part of the shadow is actually within the object itself. It's not on the edge of the object. And everybody who comes in for art classes, they don't see that right away. So when they do shading, they make the outer side edge of the form always the darkest, heavier area. And it's not that area. Now this is something that's really kind of neat about reflective light too, is reflective light can be colored. So if you look at this here, it's got a little bit more of a blue tinge than what it did a moment ago. Now hold on, everybody needs pink, swirly, sparkly paper, especially for a time like this. If this rolls off the table, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Oh my God, okay, I'll just hold it. Now it's got a little bit more of a pinky purple hue to it. So put this in the back of your brain. Right now, we're just doing a study on shading, but eventually, once you get really good at this painting thing, once you get really good at this making art thing, reflective light can be tinted depending on what is reflecting on. Highlight, core shadow, cast shadow, reflective light. Very